All right, our newest addition to our KTR team, cord Collins. I call him rip cord, cordwood, extension cord. What other kind of cords you got?
Extension cord, rip cord, drop cord, cordwood.
Drop cord, Junior.
Junior's a big one.
Junior. When you hear me holler, Junior, that means you done made a mistake. It's like when your mom yells at you when you're a kid. I met Cord in December of last year at the Snowbirds, actually, in Bradenton, Florida. Cord, tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
I am from Fort Myers, about an hour south of Bradenton. Grew up at Bradenton. It's like my home track, you can call it. Grew up as a kid there. Used to race with Stephen Whiteley for a little while. That was fun. Learned a lot of stuff there. Met some great people there, along the way. And then we got the opportunity to come here. When you do this deal, you want to be the best. You got to surround yourself with the best, and it kind of speaks for itself being here. So
tell us about Cord builds all of our engines. So when we brought him on, he was a car guy like all the rest of us. He had a huge interest in cars and automobiles. Had been building some LS engines, and we brought him on to build our engine guy. So Cord's job is from the front of the car to the firewall. We're working on transitioning him into doing the rest of the car. Basically, he builds the horsepower. I blow it up. He fixes it. It's pretty much that simple, right?
Pretty much.
We've had some growing pains as a team. We've gotten better as a team. We're going after a 2022 championship. I promise you this. When you see my car go down the track and you see it smoke the engine.
Two great competitors. Stevie Fast carrying the nose of the shadow almost. Oh, man. Fast drove over the crankshaft out there at about 1,000 feet.
Three things happen. One, I am upset. Next person in line to be upset, Sheikh Abdullah. Oh, Stevie done smoked another one. Next one is mad is Cordwood. Because Cord's like, I just seen that thing fire slot the head. We got to fix another one.
Got a bunch of work to do.
All right, tell us about, first of all, tell us about your dog.
So,
all right, so y'all know about the Nitro Beast, the official mascot of KTR, but we got a number 2 in line. Tell us about your dog.
I got this dog. They call him an XL Bully. He's 110-ish pounds, big block-headed, bulldog-looking, dog, and he's the biggest baby in the world. I rescued him a couple years ago.
Does not look like a baby.
He comes to the racetrack every now and then. He loves the racetrack, loves the people. Sounds don't bother him. He's a little, he can be a baby sometimes. The first time I brought him to the track, Nitro cowered him down real quick. Nitro asserted his dominance and showed him whose pit it was. It was pretty funny.
Nitro's barking his dog around. This thing, my whole head will fit inside this dog's mouth.
Stevie's asking me, please don't let your dog eat Nitro. Please don't let him eat Nitro. It was great. It was pretty funny.
You do not take Sig for a walk.
No.
Sig walks you.
Yep.
And you got to be ready. I took him to use the bathroom. He's got his big ass leash hooked to him like a horse, like you're going to try to walk a horse. I got it wrapped around my arm. And I'm like, all right, I'm in shape. Yeah, I got this guy. And next thing you know, there we go. We're going where he wants to go. Homeboy ties him to at Valdosta, lights out. I'm sorry, Sweet 16. Cordwood ties him to the stands, to the bleachers in front of the trailer at the racetrack. Next thing I know, I hear something creaking. Sig's dragging the stands to the trailer.
Pull the bleachers off.
All right, what do you like to do when you're not at work? Hobbies?
I like to tinker with firearms a little bit. It's a big thing here,
KTR, on the KTR employment handbook, it has a question about
It's kind of a box you got to check. You want to check that box, you don't get to work here.
What's the other box? What's the other box? What do you have to eat?
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
You gotta have Chick-fil-A.
You gotta love Chick-fil-a. The Lord's chicken, man. You gotta have Chick-fil-A. I had to think about that one for a
second. All right,
second.
so besides firearms, blowing stuff up,
in my free time, I like to go to the woods, hang out with my buddies, drink some adult beverages, whatnot. I always find myself, whenever we have time off, I say I'm going to go do these things, and I always end up at another racetrack somewhere helping somebody out. But it's a good time. It's not as, you're not under so much pressure with the, the NHRA stuff is really difficult, and there's a lot going on. and get you back to your roots of being at the racetrack with your buddies, hanging out, working on some stuff with them, and it's really relaxing. It's nice.
It amazes me when we're on the road for 14, 15 weeks and we get home and I give these guys a couple days off and like I think that they're gonna go sleep into a coma and I call Cordwood. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm in Mooresville helping a guy with a no prep car.
Yeah,
I'm in Florida working on a blah blah blah. And I'm like, go get away from the racetrack. Phil Schuler's the same way.
It's hard.
2022 is going to be our year. I'll make sure I keep my man in business. We're going to make some new smoky horsepower, and you'll see more Cord. You'll see him jump up and down and smile. You're going to see him go, oh, yeah.
Yeah, run over the car quick, so we got a motor tear. We got a motor fix.
There we go. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it.